Prove that the function f of x is equal to x power n is continuous at x is equal to n, where n is a positive integer. So what are the given things? Given is f of x is equal to x power n. And what is a? X is equal to a is nothing but x is equal to n. So what is left hand limit? Limit h tends to 0, f of a minus h. In the place of a we have to substitute n minus h. So limit h tends to 0, f of n minus h. So what is f of x? F of x is nothing but x power n. Now we have to substitute in the place of x to be as n minus h. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0, x. In the place of x we have to substitute n minus h the whole power n. So when I substitute h value to be as 0, what happens? So n minus 0 the whole power n is nothing but n power n. So this is left hand limit. Next, right hand limit RHL. So right hand limit h tends to 0, f of n plus h, that is f of a plus h. In the place of a we are having n, that is x is equal to a. The general thing is x is equal to a. Here we are having x is equal to n. So in the place of a we are having n. So limit h tends to 0, f of n plus h. Now what is f of x? F of x is nothing but x power n. F of x is equal to x power n. So let us substitute that. In the place of x we have to substitute n plus h. So n plus h the whole power n with the limit h tends to 0. Now when I substitute h value to be as 0, what happens? N power n. So left hand limit and right hand limit are equal. Now what is f of a? F of a is nothing but f of x. F of x is actually x power n. So we have to substitute a. That is in the place of a we are having n. So f of n, it is nothing but n power n. So left hand limit equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a. Therefore left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of a. Therefore the function f is continuous. F is continuous at x is equal to n. X is equal to n. So என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம், f of x வந்து x power n சொல்லிட்டு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க இல்லையா, x உடைய வேல்யூ n சொல்லிட்டு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So left hand limit apply பண்ணுவோம். limit h tends to 0, f of a minus h. a க்கு பதிலா என்னன்னு சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணுவோம்? n minus h. இப்போ இது f of x, x க்கு பதிலா n minus h இருக்கு. So இப்போ நான் இதை சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்றேன், n minus h the whole power n. So h உடைய வேல்யூ 0 சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணும்போது n minus 0 the whole power n. So this is nothing but n power n. Right hand limit எடுக்கிறோம். இப்போ இது f of n minus h அப்படிங்கும்போது right hand limit f of n plus h. அதாவது f of x minus a, இது f of a minus h, இது f of a plus h. So அப்போ f of n plus h. So once again f of x க்கு பதிலா x power n இருக்கு. So அந்த x க்கு பதிலா நம்ம என்ன சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்றோம்? n plus h the whole power n. So இப்போ h உடைய வேல்யூ 0 சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணும்போது n power n. Next f of a, அதாவது f of n. f of n அப்படின்னு வரும்போது வேல்யூ வந்து என்ன வரும்? n power n. ஏனா f of x is equal to x power n இல்லையா? So n power n. So f of a left hand limit, right hand limit, அதுக்கு அடுத்து f of a இது மூணுமே ஈக்குவலா இருக்கு அப்படின்றதால f is continuous at x is equal to a. f is continuous at x is equal to n. So this is the answer for sum number 4. Sum number 5 is the function f is defined by f of x is equal to x if x less than 1, 5 if f x greater than 1, continuous at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 1 and at x is equal to 2. So f of x is defined as x for x less than 1 and 5 for x greater than 1. We have to see whether this function is continuous at x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. So first of all, let us consider at x is equal to 0. For that, let us consider the left hand limit. Left hand limit h tends to 0, f of 0 minus h. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of what is 0 minus h? 0 minus h is nothing but minus h. So this is equal to, what is f of x? F of x is will be, what will be the f of x? F of x actually at x is equal to 0. X less than 1 means 0, all the negative values, it will be x less than 1. So the function will be x. So the function will be x. So limit h tends to 0 f of, so here the function will be x. So in the place of x we have to substitute minus h. Now when I substitute h value to be a 0, we get 0. So we obtain the left hand limit. Now right hand limit. Right hand limit, limit h tends to 0 f of 0 plus h. So f of 0 plus h in the sense that we have to 0 plus h. So 0 plus h at x is equal to 0, isn't it? So once again we will be having f of x. So once again we will be having f of x. So f of x is equal to x. So this function will be for left hand limit. In the concept புரியுதா பாருங்க, x உடைய value 0. So இங்க வந்து x less than 1 அப்படின்னு வரும்போது 0, minus 1, minus 2 இது எல்லாமே வந்து இந்த கேட்டகரியில் வரும். x உடைய value greater than 1 வரும்போது இந்த கேட்டகரி. ஸோ அப்போ லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் லிமிட்டில் நம்ம f of x வந்து என்னென்னு எடுப்போம், xன்னு எடுப்போம். ரைட் ஹேண்ட் லிமிட்லேயும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 0 plus h அப்படின்னு வரும்போது லிமிட் h tends to 0 f of 0 plus h is nothing but f of x is nothing but x. So in the place of x we have to substitute h. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0. When I apply h value to be as 0, what happens? We get 0. Now f of x, that is f of a. So f of a will be, what will be f of a at x is equal to 0? We get f of x is nothing but, f of a is equal to f of x is nothing but, what will be f of x? X. So when I apply 0, we get 0. So left hand limit equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a. So therefore we conclude that f is continuous at x is equal to 0. Now we have to take for x is equal to 1. So x oda value 1 அப்படினு எடுக்கும். So x oda value 1 எடுக்கும்போது என்ன கான்செப்ட் வரும் அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, left hand limit h tends to 0 f of a minus h, that is 1 minus h. So f of 1 minus h in the sense that f of 1 minus h, 1 is subtracted, 1 is getting subtracted, okay. So 1 minus h means, so it will be, this is greater than 1. For greater than 1, 1 க்கு மேல இருக்கிற value க்கு 5, less than 1 க்கு x. So அப்போ f of x உடைய value என்னன்னு எடுப்போம், x ன்னு எடுப்போம். கான்செப்ட் புரியுதா? இது f of 1 minus h. So அப்போ 1 கூட ஏதோ நம்பர் சப்ராக்ட் ஆகுது, அப்போ கண்டிப்பா ஒரு டேர்ம் வந்து குறையும் இல்லையா? ஸோ அதனால f of x வந்து x. So this is nothing but limit h tends to 0 1 minus h, அதாவது f of x வந்து இங்க என்னன்னு இருக்கு, x. So this is equal to, when I substitute h value to be a 0, we get 1. Now right hand limit, limit h tends to 0 f of 1 plus h. So now what will be the value? 1 plus h, something is added, isn't it? So 1 plus h. So what will be f of x? F of x will be 5. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0 5. Here there is no need to substitute the value of x. So the answer will be 5 itself. When there is no need to substitute the limit value also. So the answer is 5. So next one is, here left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So no need to find f of e. Therefore f of x is discontinuous at x is equal to 1. Now for x is equal to 2, at x is equal to 2, limit left hand limit h tends to 0 f of 2 minus h. So f of 2 minus h in the sense that what will be the x value? 2 minus h. So definitely for x greater than 1 we are having f of x to be as 5. So limit h tends to 0 5. So the value will be 5. Next right hand limit h tends to 0 f of 2 plus h. So this is equal to 2 plus h. Definitely f of x will be 5. Limit h tends to 0 5. So this is nothing but 5 itself. And then f of a is equal to f of x. So f of x will be obviously 5. because f of a is nothing but f of x. The function is already 5. For x greater than 1 it is 5. So f of a is also equal to 5. So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a. Therefore left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a. So f is continuous. F is continuous at x is equal to 2. So f is continuous at x is equal to 2. So this is the answer for sum number 5.